Greetings everyone, and Great here with another HBars 3 replay. So on the south side as the red Hasua, we have a foreign name. Versus north, the blue Hasua. Wow, I'm getting my intro screwed up. We have another foreign name. Huh. This guy's a little bit interesting as a explorer. Definitely not the standard explorer. A traveler of some sort. When it comes to natives on this map, we got House of Witten as well as the House of Fanar. More of the local doggos starting to go on down. Okay, we'll claim this a needle in a haystack. No deck selected for either player just yet. Granary there. And looks like the explorer is taking out this whatever, how do you pronounce that name? I can't pronounce any names in this game. Nothing too significant at the moment. Oops, I hit my microphone. I was out of it this replay. I do not know why. We do now have a deck selected. He's Joey 3, maybe something involving Age 3. Villagers, Hasua Kingdom, Wood Influence, Fulani Archers, Raiders, Photo Tactics, Hand Cavalry Hit Points, Palace of Amina, Girats, Spice Trade, haven't pronounced that name, Chukawana, more villagers and Girats, Influence, semi-fattened cattle and livestock market, Javelin Riders, Fulani Archers, Liffin Knights, Counter Cavalry Tactics, Fulani Archers, Sahalian Knights, Berbers, Infinite Influence, Wandu, and Drubar Parade. For his opponent, gone for 2. Villagers, Pukali Code, Wood, Coin Influence, Fulani Archers, Raiders, and Cavalry Hit Points, Pasamina, Girats, Asiana, Ukawano, Hordes of Wood, Influence, Semi-Fattened Cattle and Livestock Market, Living Knights, Loyal Warriors, Salian Kingdoms, Magazuwa, Hired Crawley, Kanyura, announce that guard, Influence, Living Knights, Drobari Parade, Dodo Bolt, and Zindar Kalanis, blah. Which does set the Kurani guards to enable, deliver them, and set their influence and coin cost to 110, 110. Something I haven't seen before. Get a handful beforehand, then get more here. And so you can get infinite number of them. Yeah, save the doggo. Pablo the doggo. And looks like he's going for the Berbers. His opponent's going for the Akin, so slight differences not only in decks, but also in age ups. So neither will have access to the Songhai War Party big button. But neither side's eyeing for any sort of military aggression either. We do have University going on up. He does not have this trade post at the moment, but he may be eyeing for it. It's for this one here. Well, House of Fan Art, it's probably a good idea to go for it sooner rather than later, because the longer you wait, the more secret band infantry you get for free, which can be very useful. Some monastery wagons that would wait. Monastery wagons are usually related to the Ethiopians, which the Ethiopians can get influence from them. Can Hasua get influence from the monasteries, mountain monasteries as well? If that is the case, that can be very good. Guess one way to find out. Akin palm oil exports. And this bear will be going down. The unbearable brown bear. Which will get out some wood from that. Though he is pretty close to losing his Emir. No shipments available. Is going for snares. Going for the Gancia, which gives him Akin Knobles. While his opponent's just going for... Oh yeah, he does, since he went for Berbers, he's going for the Berber nomads as well. He does get a little bit extra villagers to work with. And not mention they do collect better from... What's it called? From natural resources, as well as being close together. So it's a good way to supplement your villagers. And he's sending them all on the coin here. We've got now some raiders not being pulled on out, trying to raid his opponent. Royal Embassy here as well. He could try stabbing the cows, wouldn't be half bad. Apparently he can't stab the cows. I can try and highlight them. Probably because they're grazing the livestock market. Raiders versus Raiders. Blue has 4 Raiders remaining. Red has 5 and Pablo. Villagers getting hit. Blue is just ignoring the opponent's Raiders. Are going straight for the villagers. Very good. One villager may go down. Does get another villager there. And then the Akin Anaknobas, how do you pronounce them, are deployed on the field in good numbers. Got 24 villagers versus 18. And more Raiders going forward. We're designed to pull out more Raiders himself. Blue is currently trying for some Fulani archers. He sees all those Raiders, but he also wants Fulani archers to counter the Musketeers. These Akin Anakobas. How do we pronounce that name? He does have some Berber Camel Riders as well. Berber Camel Riders are anti-cavalry units. Can give the Age of Empires 2 camels. They do less damage for light infantry, but the kind of nobles are heavy. I don't think those cameras will be all too effective, though since they are native units, they don't take any population space. Got some more Fulani archers there. Blue's composition I do not like at the moment. Though versus those Raiders, those Berber Camel Riders will be very effective, that's for sure. Those so far round of Javelin Riders as well, which will not be good versus the Musketeers. These Musketeers do also have a bit of AoE damage with the Musketeers as well. Does get out one, kill off one Javelin Riders there. Fulani Archers trying to engage. Blue has a counter force. Red has more of a traditional force. Berber Camel Riders now engaging the Raiders. Does push him towards the castle there. It's a good defense position. Finds an indifferent unit there, but he's losing more units in return. Another round of Javelin Riders push on the field. Fulani Archers having trouble dealing with all the Raiders raiding them. Another unit goes up down there. He may want to get this micro archers while he has the other units just sort of standing there. His Emir does go down. While the archers still having trouble with the Raiders. Castle gains a good damage there. Red does have a handful of Fulani archers himself. Javelin Riders gains good damage there on the Raiders. Flying archers getting some good damage there. More Javelin riders now push on now. Villagers trying to get back from the region. Flying archers being whittled down. Trying to go for more villagers, more Berber camels, more Fulani archers. Villagers now being pursued. Javelin riders need a bit more support. Does got that Fulani arch there. Berber cam or raiders getting hit by the javelin throwers. More villagers over here. Got 2 shipments available for blue. He could try bring something over here. The raiders maybe just a generally good item at this moment. I'm pushing forward as well. Fulani archers trying to focus down the various range forces here, while the raiders trying to be focused down by the javelin riders. But it's easier to just let his range units just move everywhere while Marcus's front line. Another group of Fulani archers there. There's a raider here being focused down. Will be picked off. Raiders trying to hit these Fulani archers once again. More Berber camels not being pulled on out. Cannon on the castle getting some decent hits. Town center is fully garrisoned, so we'll get max damage from 90. Does dispatches Berber nomads and now the rest of his villagers out into the food. Raiders now pushing forward. Blue right now has 30 villagers, opponent's at 26, so he still has advantage there, but a good number of his units were not collecting for a time frame. May want to focus down the Fulani archer first, but the musketeers are getting overwhelmed, just simply not enough of them there. And blue does hold. Red has more reinforcements which are falling back, has a decent force still in the field as well. There's a various research. No trade posts there just yet. Or at all. Blue soon has another shipment available. Red has another shipment. Both are still age 2. Nowhere near enough resources to age up. Blue has more resources to age up. He may be on to age up. And oh yeah, he does have this here, this trading post. This villager will be spotted and will be picked off there. Very good. And this granary needs to be cancelled. He does have access to this trading post here. Golden Ritter, which can significantly boost the cavalry and shock infantry armor, which will be useful for his various cavalry units, to say the least. 1,200 influence for a fort, as well as some batteries. He does have a number of things he can get out here. The Trabants maybe wouldn't be half bad at this moment. Maybe a good damage absorption unit. His Emir is now seeing some fire. Blue is now trying to torch down this trading post which is being constructed. Emir does go down there. Red's falling back. And does torch down that trading post. Good pick there. Now it's going for some more Javelin Riders, which is still fighting against a good number of Musketeers. These guys need to fall back. They're getting split up. There's an intraversable water right here. And he may lose half his army here. Bear is being aggroed. He has recouped his forces there. Berber Camel Rider is being focused down. And we've got some sea bears attacking. That's where to stop them by drawing a circle. See, that's a circle, not an oval. And that's why they fell back. They realized that if I highlight them, they all have oh, these guys have circled. These guys are ovals. This won't protect them from those bears. This will protect them from those bears. Sorry for that stupid joke. I'm not sorry. More Berber Camel Riders, more Javelin Riders not being pulled on the field. All of them good anti-cav, but the Musketeers are still just generally going to be good. Shipment 4, Guards from pulling the field, toot to their horns. Does find a free hit there on some one of those musketeers. Very good pick. 39 to 32 villagers, so blue still has the villager advantage. And now it's going for shipment influence. There's quite a bit of resource stockpiled up. He's actually not claiming coin at the moment, so he is eyeing to age up. This one's also eyeing to age up as... Nope, he's not aging up anytime soon. More Fulani archers not being employed on the field. What am I hearing? I hear like drum beats. They're trying to push way forward. Javelins do not have good siege attack. Nor does the archers. It doesn't really have anything that really torch down buildings quickly. Yeah, nothing. Yerots also can't torch down buildings. They can only shoot the horns at it, but it's not Jericho. I still don't know what's causing those drum beats. Or I'm just going crazy. Blue's pretty close to aging up. Red is not... Oh, has aged up. I'm not sure which one he went for. Elite hand cavalry, imported cannon. So something European, I think. Trying to figure out what that drum beating I'm hearing. Yep, not sure where the drum beating's coming from. That was just a house being built. Do now some falcon nuts not being put on the field. Very good. And red is eyeing for some Berber nomads as well. While blue is aging up to the Hasua. The Hasua is aging up to the Hasua. And does find a good pick here of villagers. Very, very good. We'll get a handful of them. In fact, he's not retreating back this direction as well. So is losing even more villagers. Trying to engage. Falconets do fire. Blue has a sizable arm here, still focusing the villagers down. He needs to focus on the military right now. He can't let his opponent take give it all these free hits. His force is very stacked up to be hit by the falconets as well as those musketeers. Trying to hit some of the raider surface javelin cavalry. Javelin throws. Falconets push way forward. They could get a good volley there. Those get a good volley on the Fulani archers. Blue's starting to fall back. Red has an army of 54. His opponent has an army of 53 with no cannon. Red's trying to make his advance. Blue has successfully fallen back. He still has this over here, which can always it's also these big buttons are pretty easy to forget. But yeah, it's gone for the royal wedding. Allows the age ups to be cheaper. I wonder if that's all of them or just one of them. You can now bring the Royal Saxon Grenadiers. Sends one giant grenadier and grants a giant grenadier with all future shipment. Gives you one and gives you more with each shipment. It's something you should go for early on, that's for sure. To get more of them. I just want to say Giant Grant because there's a YouTuber I follow, Giant Grant Gaming's, for all those weird StarCraft 2 stuff. Jam Riders now pushing way forward. The castle's about to go down. Red's eyeing more villagers. Blue's just eyeing for a shipment of Berber allies. Including some various researchers, elite hand cavalry, and elite range warriors. Multiple structures starting to go on down. Blue still has a sizable force here. Gyarot's healing it up as well. Trying to make some advance. There are some Lifted Knights in the mix of all this as well. Gyarot's tooting their horns. Falconets get a good volley there. Gyarots are a little bit vulnerable to Falconets. Again, what isn't? More units there. Berber allies now pull out of the field. Got a pretty sizable engage here. Musketeers are pretty tightly grouped up, but it's nothing. Oh, the Gyarots gained some good stuns there. We've got more Gyarots over here, but getting hit by the Berber Camel Riders. Flying Archers now engaging. Javelin throwers as well. Raiders are having trouble pushing way forward. Berber Camels will do bonus damage to the Javelin Riders, but they do receive bonus damage return. Berber's still trying to hit those Gyarots. One Gyarot now remains for red. I'm not sure how many goes left for blue. Flying Archer's trying to set us away. He's out of his anti-cav. Another Lifted Knight does go down there. It's a nice little choke point from Utilize. And there's a big wave of Javelin Riders there to help hit the various cavalry. The Flying Archers could be just a move over here and micro the Javelin Riders hit the cavalry. Cavalry's all down. Now there's the Musketeers. Of course, these Musketeers do have a bit of AoE effect along with them, but they're being picked up by the Fulani Archers. And these are just regular Fulani Archers versus the elite Fulani Archers. Now Red's starting to fall back. He does get a shipment of more elite Javelin Riders there and going for more Fulani Archers. University going on up. The Knights are Hussar variant with a little bit more mixed armor types. And Red has some villagers here. They need to run away. He's forgotten about them. He's trying to run away now. Does lose one. And lose a Berber Nomad as well. More Musketeers now being pulled out by Red. Blue is eyeing for a shipment of Lifted Knights. You guys also have a livestock market at 100%. Red's villagers making intercept once again. He's trying to claim some of these local deer populations, but there's some berries down here he can utilize. He's also maybe eyeing for these berries now. There's also exposed Falconet that can go down with minimal damage from javelin throws. They do bonus damage for artillery, but artillery do have good range armor. So the damage is basically regular. Blue right now has a good amount of wood and food at the moment. You may want to cool off on the wood collection, though there may be a wood shipment, that's why it's collecting up so quickly. Lifted Knights trying to find some villagers here. They are of course a Hussar variant, so they'll be reasonable versus villagers. Does find a wounded villager there. And we'll go back on off. We do actually have a pair of docks here for Red. Eyeing for some fishing boats. There are 2 whales in the field, so maybe don't go more than 8 fishing boats. Even there's plenty of fish in the sea from the collective as well, so he can always go for more. Sorry, hit my microphone again. Granary is not spotted because has not been being built. Even Javelin Riders, more Berbers. He does take out this granary. He's not going for his own granary. Red's getting a good number of fishing boats in the field, fishing canoes, as well as a round of 4 falconets. He may need to get out a skirmisher type to help engage the Javelin Riders, such as his own Fulani Archers. His opponent has gone for a handful of Lifted Knights as well. Got a good number of falconets on the field. Was it 5? At least 5 right there. trying to push his way forward. One falcon that's a bit too exposed and will be focused down. But does get a good volley there on the javelin riders. Red does not have a whole lot of resources stockpiled up. His opponent has a good amount. He can focus more on coin. He could try aging up as well. He is kind of researching imported cannons. I wonder if he can deploy out culverins. My knowledge of Hasua as well as Ethiopians is not that great. Or pretty much non-existent. They can always kill Pumbaa up here for a pumpkin that worth a bit of food. Scrofa? Is that like a scientific name? I need to look at that one up later. If anybody's watching, can anybody type up Scrofa and see if that's like a scientific name for boar? Well, we got now the Greek Revolution there. It does get out, what, 8 Sacred Band Infantry, which are basically free musketeers. Free musketeers, not 3. Good music. Apparently that music is global. And his opponent's now going for the trading posts. So both their Greek Revolutions going to be relatively equal. I'm just looking at the treasures and see if there's any fancy name for everything. All of them just says Treasure Guardian, just not the boar. We do not have a pair of docks here, and red is getting more fishing boats. Blue's on to get out some warships. Mercenary warships that fire faster at close range. Not sure how effective it is, but holy boy, that is expensive. Look at that, 700, 500. It should be very good versus fishing boats. Now got potentially mass engagement here. Red does have good engagement angles since blue is all around the castle. And it's now pushing his way forward. Gun Rider falling him back, taking too much damage there. Red's starting to advance across the river. We do have a pair of culverins here, very good, but they can still be focused on by falconets if he's not too careful. Blue's now trying to advance forward across the creek. Artillery's now running on in. Does have a defensive culverin there. The defensive that culverin does go down. It allows Blues a good opportunity to counter barrage. The culverin's about to get overrun by the Lifted Knights. Getting some good damage onto it. One may go down, but they're doing a good job taking all the culverins. Red's ground army is starting to get overran. Another falconet does go down. He does save both culverins. And the last falconet does go down right there. That makes for Red's position very unattainable to this mass group of infantry units. It's on a fallback now. He does have a handful of musketeers and gearouts remaining. Last full on the archer goes down as well. Red is eyeing for now a good number of Lifted Knights, Elite Raiders, and more Lifted Knights. This castle will go down. We have this warship here being engaged by battle canoes. Battle canoes have a decent attack speed. Let's see. Zyvik is also known as a Zyvik. Let's see. Range attack mode. I really don't know which weapon is which. This must be the faster attack. Yeah, this is the faster attack speed. Which just makes it less likely overkill, looks like. 60 times 3, yeah, that just makes it less overkill. Takes out a battle canoe down there, but does go down the last battle canoe, also known as a battle canoe. The reason why that naming structure is like there because some of the other ships do have randomized names. Red's still trying to claim some of the local fauna on the map. He's already consumed all the natural fruit as is on his side of the map. are on the fishing boats, or there's still a couple of them still alive. Blue's not cleaning through a lot of this infrastructure. Anything else on the fishing boats? We do now have some battle canoes here to take out the sea. I think Red's going to be forced out of the game. Blue just lost some villagers here. Red right now has 63 villagers, opponents has 64, so they have similar number of villagers. He's in battle canoes and not pushing forward towards opponent's fishing boats. And torch down some of his opponent's housing, which could rapidly put him pop capped. Does take out another war camp there. Red has quite a bit of forces over here, that's for sure. Trying to get more infrastructure and also some huts. So Red's going to go ahead and lose space, try to establish another base. This is a university which will go down. More elite raiders. He knows his opponent's at. Got a castle going up here. Let's see. 40 villagers over here, so that's a good number of villagers. Looks like this Hasua player we have selected right now, which is the red player, can age up, is eyeing the age up to the Yoruba. His opponent is not currently aging up, but does have quite a bit of food for it. Assholes would, needs more coin. What's infantry starting going down? Red has a bit of wood to work with. And he's no longer aging up. He's just going to build some military units. He needs more housing. He does have 1,000 wood, so he can get out 10 houses to improve his population by 100. And he will need it all. Oh, and looks like Red is pushing forward here, but I also see a small group of Liffin Knights there trying to overrun the culverins. He still has some docks here, and the fishing boats at sea is still collecting fish, which is very important. That's basically Red's only source of food at the moment. Flying archers now getting hit, does have Javelin Riders here as well. Blue's now sending back some of his force, while pushing forward some others, just the Raiders. Javelin Riders could try to focus on the Liffin Knights. Blue now has 63 villagers, opponent has 68. And now he's trying to age up again to the Yoruba, or however you pronounce that. Some fields are deployed on the field, Flying Archers pushing forward. Getting some good hits there, more fields going on up. It looks like his Sacred Band infantry is maxed out. Whoever I've selected as red. So if he clicks that out, he will, I think, get out maxed out Sacred Band. Nope, looks like it's still counting around. So he will get 8 Sacred Band infantry, I believe. If he clicks that button. His opponent is at rank 3. There you go. Now he's at rank 4, so he should get 8 as well. Large amount of forces are being picked on off. Red's base has mostly been gutted, though there's some villagers over there still collecting some berries. So to advance some force bow musketeers, do close on in around the cavalry. And got some villagers here. Looks like it's a little bit of a mess here for Red. Does have some various units here, including some Liffin Knights and musketeers. Does stop the cavalry. His villagers getting hit. Those are some villagers, even one to a gunman. Got an active shooter here. Now Blue's laying this place to siege once again. This trade post still in Blue's control. Geralt's getting some health regen as well. Blue's now eyeing for some farming technologies. I just realized that crop rotation technology had the same icon they used in Age of Empires 2. The same company who remastered Age of Empires 2 did Age of Empires 3. Well, I think the HD Age of Empires uses the same icons, which that was technically a... No, it was Forgotten Empires was fan-made, which was adopted into HD, which came before Definitive. Falconets, a group of Falconets can be brought out by Red. He's evacuates villagers. Red has 55 villagers, opponents has 66. The battle canoes could take out the rest of these fishing boats, as well as perhaps the docks themselves. Barrel sees the plane pulled out by Red. He may be eyeing to pull out some of these various units. This is a skirmisher, which will be effective versus the javelin thrower riders, and of course it has boyars. You're also gonna bring in 10 Sacred Band musketeers, which could be very useful.
Ready.
Blue is splitting up his force. Maybe find an opportunity there to engage these cannon. Red is still on age 4, his opponent's still at age 3. And nowhere near enough coin to get up the next age. Has plenty of wood. He may want to fix that wood. Let's see, he has 25 villagers on wood. Take 20 of them and build farms. He assigned to transition some units to gold. Literal gold. And Blue may want eye for some fishing boats to collect some whales. One culverin, both culverins to go down for Blue. Falconets push way forward. Yards tooting their horns. Musketeers in the back line gains great damage there, including AoE damage. Got the cavalry now push way forward as well. It's a bit of a mess right here. While the archers just firing away, he's trying to hit now these falconets. Falconets have been getting great damage. Both sides are losing massive amounts. 2 falconets remain. One fires while it goes down. Another one gets another shot before going down as well. And I have no idea so we're going to win this fight. Both sides have lost a massive amount of units. Looks like Red will win out thanks to the AoE effect of not only these falconets but also to these musketeers. Blue, on the other hand, has plenty of wood for more Fulani archers. Just got another, what, 16 out there. And more falconets for Red, more Fulani archers for Blue. Now let's bring a shipment of Fulani archers as well. Looks like there's a group of 9. Both sides trying to clean up this gold over here. The amount of wood Blue has, it will be feasible to actually go for a whole bunch of fishing boats. A handful for the whales and fulani a handful for the fish. Because he has wood to burn. Literally. Fulani archers versus Fulani archers. Red has an army of 25 here. And they are elite versus opponents which are also elite. An army of 34 versus an army of 24 with some musketeers go along with them. These javelin throwers will not be able to do much. More champion musketeers not being deployed on out. This university right now is providing 2.6 influence per second. It says the university here also has attack, but I don't think it actually has attack. I think this is the castle nearby. Red's getting hit there in a little bit of funnel. Culverins takes out another falconet. 2 of them went down. Culverins getting massive fire. All he needs to do is hit another ball of the Culverins. They did their job. They've done their job. Flying archers push way forward. Culverins, they can fall back. They can continue doing their job in the future. Red's now eyeing for another round of Fulani archers, another round of falconets. Looks like blue does have, looks like the influence is a little bit sporadic, but looks like blue does have more influence per minute. But it looks like just green or red is not really getting a whole lot of influence at the moment. I have another town center here for red. Blue is trying to go for a town center here as well. Fulani archer is trying to intercept this force. Doesn't have a whole lot of units that are effective versus town centers, but given enough Fulani archers, they will do enough work. Yeah, Fulani archer's siege attack is not good. 12, so this will take quite a bit of time. These forces are trying to rotate around, perhaps engage. He does have a group of 16 Sacred Band freaks, and he just used them. His opponent has 14th moment. Could wait a little bit longer to get 16. Revolution time remaining 2 minutes. I'm not so sure what it means by revolutionary time. Trying to click on this. Or maybe I can't click on the right building so I can see what the revolution time actually means. Here we go. Improve villagers in combat. Got it. That's what the revolution time means. And now got Sacred Band infantry now being pulled out as well. Sacred Band infantry versus Sacred Band infantry got 13 versus 12. It's a fair fight. Now the players looks like it's upgraded their Sacred Band infantry. Looks like blue should be a holdout. No, red will win that fight. Looks like it may have been a bit much overkill on blue's side. Red's now advances his way backwards, his flying archers getting hit. So his villagers are starting to get gunned down here as well, and can't really send any units to engage. The other side's really got the Blood Iron natives, although the Sacred Band infantry, which could help them max out their armies a little bit more. Blue right now has plenty of resources to be thrown. Red still has the 8 advantage, but currently having really nothing being queued up at the moment. Once again, push forward. Blue's one of his falconets to go down. Red has lost another one himself. Blue's falconet's about to go down as well. It does hit the culverin, as well as the falconet. Fulani archers gain some good damage there. Sacred Band infantry getting intercepted by the Fulani archers. So 2 falconets here, and got a big wave of how do we pronounce them for red. Blue just time for more villagers. Blue has more villagers, 89 versus 73. Now it's going for another pair of culverin as well. Castle's getting some good shots there on the Fulani archers. He's just trying to hit his opponent's villagers. And he has sent some canoes there. I'm not whale deposit. Could eye for some more whales as well. Red's town center is hitting the villager. Does the ×2 damage versus villagers. And no more Sacred Band infantry for red for the time frame. Neither side can now pull out Sacred Band infantry. Red's army's down with small numbers, but he still has falconets firing away, annihilating groups of Fulani archers. Blue's falling back, losing too many Fulani archers to the falconets, and they're not being threatened. Got these musketeers now being forced back or warded away by the castle. More villagers, more Fulani archers. More Fulani archers there, going for crop rotation now himself. And now we got finally H4 for blue, and he's also going for the Robora. A number of fields here. The field's not being raided. Red's losing a good number of villagers. And now it's going for the Drawbody Parade, giving Lifted Knights increased speed, Raiders speed, Lifted Knights increased hand attack, give them AoE effect for the hand attack, and trample more AoE effect for trample damage. And Elite Raiders get the same bit as well. Give them AoE effects for their attacks. Blanche was trying to gauge the Javelin Riders. They are the counter to them, but good number of Red's villagers going down. He is just going to go straight for all the villagers. Got 69 villagers versus 96. Everybody knows which number they prefer. And I'm not going to elaborate that anymore. More villagers are going down. Fulani Archer's trying to engage. Coins still being collected from both sides. Both of them still have access to that. In fact, blue, nope, that's just a... Actually, there's a coin deposit up here. A salt mine. He may have brought that in because it is an owned one by him. It does give him a 10,000 gold coin deposit for him to collect from. I wonder if he can continue collecting it. He had to deploy out of salty camel fat. He went for Berbers. Berbers have the bird of Berber natives does allow you to deploy out salty camels, so he does have an excellent infinite coin supply thanks to the salty camels and the Berbers. Culverins now engaging away. Musketeers trying to push away forward. Paul trying into Culverins. Culverins get a good shot there on the field guns. He has 3 Culverins on the field. And he will take out all the Falconets. He will lose his Culverins, but they've already done their job. They're not important for the rest of this engagement. You can also have some Mamelukes on the field. They are incredibly heavy cavalry. The base health is... well, really, really high. 1,500 at the moment. I'm pretty sure their base health is like 1,000, but still. A very heavy Hussar mercenary who do not have a castle plot there. Blue's really crawling his way through his own space. Red's put up a good fight, but he's losing everything at the moment. And Red does back the game now. This end grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.